hear them South, man. Feel there's a thing, right?
There's a thing right now,
Yeah, it's the big song.
I find all men feel this thing. We need to ask the females who is the thing.
Yeah,
we need to
pose
ask
that question to the females.
Yeah.
Who's the best man?
I feel money, man. They don't
Money
care.
man, yeah.
Money
Money
man.
man. That's where you're from. Alright, welcome to another episode of the Random Podcast.
Yeah.
Today we have, how we putting it here, not just a conscious artist, not just a guy who have substance in his lyrics, not just a Rasta fella. He goes by the name.
Rastafari.
Yeah, not just a Rastafari, you know.
Sure.
Yeah. we have Nvthy Dread with us today.
Yeah, Nvthy Dread. Hailing from Diego Martin.
Yeah, they're from Diego Martin.
Yeah,
He come from far today, right? Yeah. But before we get into Nvthy Dread and his songs and his skills and talents and ability, we have to get tipsy.
Yeah.
We are sponsored by none other than Paradise Premium Punch.
Paradise Punch, what that punch healing
Pina
from, bro?
colada, it's a 4-piece. Paradise Peanut Punch, Peanut Colada. That's what we're drinking today.
Okay, let me see that. Where healing from?
Performance and XP.
20% alcohol.
20% alcohol. We're drinking 20% alcohol today.
20% alcohol.
Yeah.
That's no
Paradise
start.
Punch.
Trying to get me in high boy.
We've been trying to assess, but I mean.
Yeah. But it's locked down to us.
Yeah, but it's not.
So you drink alcohol?
Yeah, still from time to time, yes.
Alright.
Alcohol, yeah. My man a Rastafari.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
Right.
Let's have a dread. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I dread, yeah.
So you eating meat?
Well, that's a personal decision. I choose not to eat meat now, but I respect the lifestyle
True.
of Rastafari is, you know, yeah.
So you're not eating meat?
Yeah, I just choose not to eat meat, yeah.
When you stop eating meat, right?
I stopped eating meat like a year and something now.
So you don't miss it?
Then after I was in a relationship with a girl and I started back for a little while. You know, woman is influencer sometimes.
So you saw a little pork chops?
Yeah, wasn't pork chops, was like lasagna.
Oh, a little beef inside that?
Yeah, but after that, when we broke up and stuff, I say, boy, back to the drawing board, back to that part I was walking.
Okay, please drink this, taste this.
Yeah, man, this single man, yeah.
Listen.
Alright.
You're tasting the 20% first. If it's one thing.
Good. Big up yourself, Paradise.
A nice blend of fruits.
Yeah.
I feel like if I die in the afterlife, I don't have this drink, I'm going to need to stay alive. It might
end up in paradise.
I might end up in paradise.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's slapping, it's slapping.
Slapping.
I am very verbal. If something tastes not good, I will say it.
Yeah,
and this tastes real good.
Okay, we're getting on a little date with this drink.
Yeah.
It's on the side and a little cooler.
Yeah.
But
I'll carry a few gills on
get some
it.
Paradise Punch, baby.
Welcome to Paradise.
This bottle look like I could share this with 2 girls. Me and 2 girls could be together.
Your Paradise Punch, okay?
Paradise, big up yourself.
Really
This selling like groceries and hit them up on Instagram.
Yeah, hit them up on Instagram on the page. Right, so go on Paradise Premium Punch on Instagram and get you a 20% bottle of this beauty. We under lockdown, that doesn't mean you have to be sober and
You have a price on it?
You can DM them. You can DM them and find out the price.
You'll give them a shout out on IG.
Yeah. So let's dive into the dynamic guest that we have today.
Yeah.
So who is you, my brother? Where you from? What's your age? Like, you know what's going on?
Well, I know as just introduced me. My name is Nvthy Dread from Diego Martin.
Right.
Lived there the majority of my life.
Westman.
Yeah, Westman. You know, Westman is the best man.
Talking to two Eastmen here, you know. 2 against 1 boy.
I'm not going to say about the country.
So, you
2
know,
against
East,
1, alright.
it's West East, so East could take us a cup.
Okay, no problem.
I hear them South, man. Feel there's a thing, right?
It's the thing right now,
It's the big song.
I find all men feel this thing. We need to ask the females who is the thing.
Yeah,
we need to
pose that
ask
question to the females. Who's the best man?
I feel money, man. They don't
Money
care.
man, yeah.
Money man.
That's where you're from. Currency.
Top one, yeah, money, yeah.
I'm from Chiching.
So you, yeah, that you're from Chiching, yeah.
Chichinga.
So you're born into music as a family thing. You just decide to do it, like what make you?
Well, basically, yeah. So I was going to say, I live with my dad in St. James for like about a year and a half.
Okay.
And he's a DJ. He was a DJ, he was a pan man. So I was exposed to music at an early age.
Okay.
Via him now.
Okay.
So at this time, he used to always like do his
little bass. What type of pan?
He used to play bass. He used to play bass. He used to play for Desperados.
Okay.
So back in the day. So he used to DJ also now. So when he would be doing his set, he had like the vinyl and whatnot and the turntables. So in his apartment. So that is the put on the mic now. And after that, they just end up like hearing myself on the mic. My Bluetooth. I just like being on the mic. I know I was on the mic so much that I think he ended up like. Yeah, that's so stick that. He used to like make color and stuff and everything. And he take it and just and like touch my man. And he was like, hey, you're making too much noise. And I was just, I didn't want to stop. Like,
so you put your mic to a sing or?
Nah, he just had that mic because he used to that he would be putting his DJ drop in your mixes. He doing that.
Okay.
So then after he used to give me a little leeway and tell me like, go ahead and we could. But I was like overdoing it that Sunday. And I just love doing it, yeah. I just fell in love with it basically.
It have a lot of men who love to be on the mic but have 0% of talent.
Yeah.
We know that is not you.
Yeah,
but there's a difference between love doing something and actually
having the talent.
So that mix there is what you have now, but you understand? So
what type of music you ventured in when you started?
Well, from there it was Calypso competition. So first time I entered the Calypso competition in my primary school, which is Diego Martin Boys RC. I came last. Yeah, because
the song was toots.
Yeah, I freak out. The song was good. I freak out and all the backup singers. I remember one of the backup singers. Like I know him. Like he living down by me. He shouted on the mic and he was like, "Hey, look, my mother!" And obviously, we was there. And I was standing up still like a pillar. Like on the stage, you rock like a pillar, and I was just saying, "Stop the killing and the fighting." But I can guarantee you something.
You come last out of how much people?
Out of 8 people. So I came 8.
Yeah. Not bad.
That ain't bad. If it was like out of 30, that would be tough.
You want to do something else?
That would be tough. But alright, go ahead.
Yeah. And like after that, I went till I graduated. I won the Calypso competition till I graduated. I
came back with a bang.
I came back with a bang. I won till I graduated. And from there, a smooth sailing. And after that, I entered the Calypso competition in my secondary school, which I attended, which was Belmont Boys Secondary Arts, which is now St. Francis Boys College.
Okay.
Yeah, and I entered EMA competition, the national competition, EMA. We had to sing a song that was centered around the protection of the environment, because EMA, Environmental Management Authority.
Right.
Yeah, and after that, I started to venture into new music because I started to explore different genres, and I'm a very big fan of Michael Jackson. He actually my favorite artist together is Bob Marley. I think you put them together and you get the ultimate artist. Bob Marley with the influence, Michael with the performance. Yeah.
My favorite Michael Jackson song is Dirty Diana. Performance wise, the ripping of the shit, the spinning, the music, the instrumental. Yeah.
I don't have a favorite now.
But to be honest with you, I would tell you that my favorite would be Remember the Time, because I read Afrocentric now, and I like the Egyptian. Yeah, and if you watch my brand, it's left with Titi and whatnot, left with
So
I just like the Egyptian history that he put into that song and incorporated into that piece.
And the woman he used for Nefertiti
was
fine.
Yeah, that's Iman.
Captured it,
Well, I like Vice and Wild, and say go see Mila Lane into the Dirty Diana.
That's in Remember the Time.
He kissing that song.
Remember he's seducing the queen.
And spicy enough.
So what Keep It in the Closet? That one is real vice, that is real steam.
Yeah, that one is steam too, but that's the beat with that Dirty Diana something. The start,
like I think we can say that made him fall in love with Michael Jackson.
The same Dirty Diana.
We can say
that. We can have so much of Michael Jackson in him.
Yeah, you can see, you have a lot of Michael Jackson influence that's bubbling inside that.
Imagine one man touch you and influence so much people now. Like you from Trinidad, you talk about Michael Jackson still in 2021.
I wasn't born when this man was at the prime, you know.
True.
I tell you, when you know you did something special in your legend. Same with Bob Marley.
Yeah, well, that's the man himself for sure. You know that.
He'd be more influential than Michael Jackson. That's my personal belief.
Yeah,
I believe he's more influential because of the things that he stood for. I'm not saying Michael didn't do his part. Michael was all about on the charity and whatnot. He was speaking peace, but I think Bob was on a different level.
Is it first time like a stick, you know, because like
Yeah.
like think about it, like
in terms of what
cultural,
he's a
you know musically Michael Jackson have it
Yeah.
like record sales
but
and
Bob Marley had them quotes, them positive vibrations,
Yeah.
that kind of movement into
and the whole weed smoking culture alone by itself.
True, yeah.
Bob Marley face on
easy
everything.
poster boy for marijuana.
Yeah. So if you really think about it, the kind of
you could go any corner of the world and you could see how Bob Marley.
I mightn't say Bob Marley more famous than Michael Jackson, but I wouldn't argue with somebody who's saying that. Because they may have a point.
Yeah, and you have to understand too is that Bob Marley viewed as a messianic figure, but like they view him as this kind of prophet in the Rastafari culture. And even, you know, my grandmother is Christian and she not Rastafari nothing. And at the time I told her, I think it was 2 years back, I was like, Granny, I was like, why don't you watch him as a prophet? I was like, I just view him as a real dope artist now. And she was like, no, he was a modern day prophet. And you have people, my grandmother is 88 years old, you have people who's almost 19 years in a century saying that this man was a prophet. You understand? I never really heard nobody say that about Michael. Michael was like just a very, 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 very talented artist. He was great, but I never really hear nobody like attached those kind of terminologies to him.
Apart from the music.
He came
with, you know, some messages to just dip.
I just find he could have stayed black, but I know the topic right now.
Oh, Michael is talking about
Michael,
And you see that's the next thing too. If you have an argument, right, or a discussion, I should say, I don't really like to use the word argument. A discussion, Michael versus Bob Marley. You know, the person who for Bob Marley go jump and say, so at least Bob Marley never bleach his skin, you know? So and they go say he was more black conscious and whatnot.
I don't want to get too deep.
Yeah.
But because it's your episode, but you know,
no, we could talk, you know,
You know, like in the next 100 years, when somebody asks about Michael Jackson's legacy, they're going to say a white man with a set of white kids. So you know, it'll be hard for someone to convince that generation that this person was black, right? And I find that very offensive.
Yeah, and the same thing is so now is that I will tell you something. When I was like about 10 years old, I used to confuse me. I used to hear about Michael Jackson, I seen a dark guy and then I seen a white guy.
And then sure, and have blue eyes.
It's only when I grew older I get to understand that.
This nigga was black.
Yeah, he was black. It's only when I hit like Form 1, Form 2.
Like
and I started my own.
Like, okay.
His nose was like we own.
Yeah. We got like the internet and whatnot and Facebook and I know everybody started getting internet and whatnot in Trinidad and I started my own research. I was like, wait, now this man, what really going on here?
Yeah.
So I just needed to say that now. That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
So with regards to your start, you did Calypso. So what you branch off to after Calypso?
I was just writing. I was like,
you was writing.
Yeah, I got fed up. I like doing Calypso in like secondary school. I just think like I wanted to do more basically. And I wrote songs for some of the musicians in school for the competition. So I did that.
But that's more Calypso writing.
Yeah, Calypso slash soca. And I did music in school, you know. I did music for CXC.
I used to do music in school, right?
But I was really
I used to duck that class, so anytime it's music used to clash with P.
Yeah, but it was real fun. I used to live in the music room.
Let me just elaborate on this since you're in the music room topic, right? Yeah. What's the purpose of us buying that flute?
The flute never use it.
Like, what was we doing?
I think well, you have a valid point here because the majority of individuals we just never use it.
Let's be real.
We play pan.
We play the plan. We actually play the piano, but this flute thing.
Yeah, the record.
And they're telling you have to buy that in shadows, like.
I think that's not some history behind that. I think that's I wouldn't know that that's some kind of thing from the British system. That's
okay.
And that's bar flute, bar recorder, this country recorder, like you know. I never use my. I have like 3 on to throw it when I was cleaning out some years back.
Because of that noise in the house.
I used to use the flute to like hit things, like hitting sex and like like madness.
I know one guy, you know, who like the whole year group. I mean like all the forms they play the desk. Yeah, he was the only guy. He didn't even do it for CXC.
And
so he playing Beethoven symphony and thing on the flute.
He was real dread at it on the desk and recorder, but he never take it serious.
Is there any females outside there that is attracted to men that plays the flute? Let me know.
Yeah.
Please let me know. We're not bashing men who plays the flute. I need to know if they get involved in flute playing or not. So that's let us know if there's some kind of.
They get lighted. They don't know nobody.
Sure. With the blowing at the flute.
That time we had a Christmas concert and this guy was playing the flute and partner was in front of the church. Woo, like he was playing that thing. Boy, the man get lighted. He was playing silent night and he was like, woo! So that's rock and yeah, so that and then but he started back later, he regained composure. Yeah, he had a little hiccup, you know.
What do you think is the least respected instrument?
That's hard.
You put the flute in that category.
I'm gonna say a saxophone.
Nah, boy, it's Dread, Kenny G and them. Look at Masego.
Don't fight me, guys.
Don't fight me.
I think Kanye hire somebody to play saxophone for your wife in a big empty room, roses on the floor.
Kenny G did the remix with Weekend just here, Weekend latest album. Yeah. Sax bad, boy.
So what level consider then award?
I go say like a man playing like a triangle.
The thing, no respect, yeah.
The triangle game.
Yeah, a man probably like something when I focus of instrument like that. But then after I spoke to my music teacher, like when I was with music and we was making fun of that same thing. We was like, imagine hitting iron in a pan here, like use part of a steel band and you hitting iron. And he was like, no, he was like, if you hit that iron out of time, say you chop. He said everybody chop. He said so they don't laugh, you know. He said that those guys had to have real rhythm.
If familiar what is a metronome?
A metronome? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's keep time, yeah. That's important, yeah. So he's like
that's true of everything, true.
Yeah, so these guys basically like a human metronome.
Yeah, necessary.
Yeah.
But it's still lame. It's still
I feel like there's a screw to you build up something.
And
put this one screw.
It's important, but
you're not even studying it. You study English and glamour. You're in front doing.
But teachers on anybody hitting triangles out there, it's a hard for you outside there. You know, so we spoke about Rastafarian. We spoke about Granny being a Christian.
Yeah.
But I saw you with how to put this, a wise, respectable guy by the name of Mr. Muhammad. You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, well, I've been watching Dr. David Muhammad for a while, via social media, and I really like the stuff that he stands for, and there's the lessons that he teaches via social media. It really stimulates the mind. I know he really tries to push really tries to upgrade. The mind of the young black man.
Thinking of the black
man. Yeah. So he really trying to reconstruct the way black people were forced to think. Because I'm not going to say that all black people think that if they really dig deep into slavery, you'll understand that most of the things that we do, it stems from slavery. Like even the promiscuity that that's prevalent around young black men. When you do history, you understand that was some mechanism initiated during slavery. I know David Muhammad is a very accomplished black man. I think he's like a good example. Any young black man in Trinidad and Tobago or the Caribbean or worldwide could watch and say, okay, this is a good example. And I speak in my mind. That is an example that I believe the system wouldn't want we black youths
to follow.
Yeah, to gravitate towards or to accomplish the feats that he did. Because when you read about this guy, he's an author. He's an accomplished guitarist, excellent guitarist.
Oh, yes. He can play guitar too?
He can play guitar. He actually played guitar for I think he told me for Iowa George.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He also is a second degree black belt. Yeah,
he can play music and kick ass.
He was He was the bodyguard from Winnie Mandela, which is the deceased son Nelson Mandela wife.
Yeah.
He was the bodyguard.
He was the bodyguard. Yeah, like that's what I tell you. He's a national black child.
I feel like Trinidad. It's Trinidad somewhere else.
I
just wanna feel important. Have you met Nelson Mandela?
No, I haven't met Nelson Mandela. Oh, that's great, bro. Like, I wish I did, though.
What message she leave you with, bro?
Well, it was a primary school, it's called a field trip thing, and he was down here, I think, once in Trinidad. I'm not sure. I remember that. When I went, the first question I asked him is, why would you stay in jail for all these years for something that have nothing,
Yeah.
And he was like, if you can't find something you're willing to die for, then you're not living or something to that effect. And that's still with me right
You remember
now,
that after almost 20 some years?
I was a small primary school guy.
I see him David Muhammad told me now.
Right.
Because I think he is the representative for Louis Farrakhan, and he is in charge of the nation. Yeah, the faction and Nation of Islam that operates in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. And yeah, he said
so
that.
are you a member of Nation of Islam?
No, I'm not a member of Nation of Islam. Yeah. But
Okay, so
I
you're
have
not
been
a Rastafarian, you're not a Muslim. What are you?
But I'm a young black, a conscious young black Christian guy. I consider myself, and I think, but I personally don't believe that you need to be associated with a particular,
I'm a human being. I'm a human being. Yeah.
Above all, you're a human
Spiritual
being.
being.
Yeah, above you're a human being, and I think that if we just push unity, the concept of unity, I think the world will be a better place, you know, because the division that have us maybe is one of the key.
I also believe I am one of the people who not aligned with everything religious, but I understand the necessity, the need to have religion for order and balance.
Yeah.
Right? Because we need some type of order and balance, no matter what, because a world without any type of
disarray is madness,
might be a scene.
Yeah, that's madness.
The
whole anarchist kind of vibe, that's madness,
So that's just a book of rules. So
you have to align, but to each his own. I believe in everything, not one thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a message in every single
especially
thing, and sometimes the messages be like connected in a way. And there's all the same message generally now.
So promoting positivity.
For example, I don't want to touch too much on religion, but the Hindus, right? Hindus believe in clean like day, the ground where they live home by them must be real clean. I will take from that. I am not a Hindu, but I believe that my place have to be clean because
and then in Christianity, cleanliness is
next
so everybody kind of
intertwined, overlapping,
so like things like that. I respect everybody, you understand? So where's your latest song you work on? Where your music videos?
Well, bro, I'm now looking for Nvthy Dread and Liz who I shine out.
Nice. It's just spelled wrong, you see.
Oh, was it correct spelling on Nvthy Dread?
Nvthy.
Oh, the fancy thing.
The V is I stylize it now. Look me right here.
Okay.
Voila.
Right.
22 videos, so you're doing thing a long time.
Yeah, 22 videos.
So what genre of music is this we going into here?
Basically, producer I work with TDSK, big up yourself, Tevon Allen, living on by me. TDSK, he do a lot of work, like he do a lot of work for those fellas like Bonucci. I don't know if you ever heard about Bonucci. Bonucci. Never heard about him, like he.
First time for everything
that's it. Dancehall, local dancehall and whatnot. So he produces a lot, and we working on something right now, Trinidad Afrobeat. So which is like a sub-genre of Afrobeat. I always try to incorporate the steel band.
I want to hear a little bit from that.
Yeah, watch a bit of thing there. Nvthy Dread, he did this Nvthy Dread, which is my latest video.
Take a little taste of Nvthy. Take a taste of Nvthy.
Yeah, latest video. That was influenced by the protests going on in Nigeria. The SARS and whatnot. Yeah.
SARS,
the crop, the clone SARS. It's just like there's a division of the armed police.
Okay.
Like super crop and they get
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
The logo and everything.
Yeah.
So is the name of this song you said?
Nvthy Dread. Yeah, that's a conscious song, you know? And the background is actually a tribe in Kenya doing the morning chant now.
Right, that's
Grand Rising, sample it, sample it.
There's no way we could not like the fact that a black person singing about a dark skinned country and the struggle. We could not appreciate something like that.
You know?
Africa, motherland.
As much as I appreciate the 7.62 rifle shot in boy head, I really appreciate this too also.
I mean you can't listen to that every single day.
Yeah, and those love songs we making with Afrofusion, so we fuse it and stuff, make Afro pop, all those things, But it was more of our real roots.
So this is what
it's by you way
so you have 50,000 views for this.
Yeah, that was released last year.
Okay. So we here with somebody famous as well.
Man, you making an impact. That's a show that.
Celebrity.
It was done by Chris. She did the video for Rebel. Video that videotape this. Chris B Productions, Yeah, it was shorter than times.
You're here?
Yeah.
My hair's still short. I like the fact that as a man that's wearing my own brands, right?
Yeah, I rock your
And
own
you
brand.
wear your own brand.
I like that.
I like the fact that they're rocking their brands
And
in
a
the
nice,
videos and
nice,
everything.
clean music video too.
Yeah.
Quality on point.
Quality on
Yeah,
point.
Carissa B, big up yourself, Carissa.
Carissa B.
Yeah, Carissa B production.
A young lady?
Yeah, young lady, yeah. She did Rebel video Rifle War. She does a lot of the Trinidad, yeah. Yeah, that's his biggest, that's the highlight of his
Song.
career, yeah.
Okay, yeah, right.
I really love that
Right.
song,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the latest song is which one?
In IG Africa, cause they know that.
In
This
IG
is
Africa.
this one's alright. This is my favorite so far.
What's the
My
name of that
person,
song?
Break Me Down. That's my favorite.
Break Me
so far.
Down.
Yeah. That's my favorite. TDSK production, you know. Make a
That's
dope
local?
beat. Yeah, local, yeah. TDSK make a dope beat again.
Nvthy Dread one time, eh? Nvthy wo I say, Atagua.
Things coming out to hell, I see.
That was influenced by Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
Yeah. I'm finished screen, I'm gonna see something on that video there.
The song. 20% hitting now.
Yeah, this 20% feeling like 40. Paradise Premium Punch, this is not 20%. This has to be more than 20%.
So with this happening here, right? Are you seeing your genre of music breaking a barrier the way Trinidad break a barrier in Trinidad?
Yeah, definitely. I think people are already doing it, but they kind of label it under soca. Okay? If you watch Patrice Roberts, Tender, that's Afrobeats, you understand? So people don't already doing it. You see that they're touching on it, but they ain't going like how the Trinidad take off.
Yeah.
They don't like take off.
Okay,
and
Stamp on soca back.
yeah, stamp
They
on
just
soca.
stamp on
Yeah.
soca back and hey,
Men
charge
getting
it
million
now.
views on
Yeah.
our weekend thing,
Yeah.
normal. Doing good on all the DSPs and whatnot. Yeah, so I definitely see, but I want to coin it Trini Afrobeats, you know, a little variation where it has been incorporated the steel pan in it now. So if you,
Right.
even something that we did recently, TDSK and I, where we entered this competition with the UN was having to make a song that's speaking about against child labor, you know?
Against child labor?
Yeah, it's a competition, the UN.
Okay, yeah.
So we plan to drop that song just now, so I probably just gonna make like a visualizer. That's waiting for my graphic artist to do something.
Till the competition finish.
The competition finished, but we go release it later on, you know. We submit the song already, but they didn't choose it. I think it was just last week. We had to submit it. And it's like every time he make a beat, I will tell him like, yo, TDSK, like we try and incorporate either steel drums on it. They call it steel drums on all the different DAWs, digital audio workstations, and they don't have it as steel pan.
Pan, steel drums.
Yeah,
Steel
they call it
drums,
steel drums,
yeah.
are like incorporate, you know, the steel drum, steel pan, you know, in the beat. So that's like give it that kind of uniqueness, you know.
Will you see yourself in the next 5 years, bro?
See myself in the next 5 years doing what I love, continue doing what I love, and continue trying to, you know, promote positivity, you know, influence the youth, the oncoming generation to be positive, you know. I honestly would like to have my own studio in the next 5 years,
Okay.
and also help, you know, like especially situated in communities that quote unquote get to, you know, but situated in communities, depressed communities in Trinidad and Tobago, basically. Call it echo songs now,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
Your advice here for them young, upcoming artists, youths, primary school, secondary school?
Yeah, I would say just try to stay on the right path. Listen to your parents. You know, even if you're listening to like gun music and stuff, just don't let it become a reality. You know, just
You're
remember
saturated
that.
in
Yeah,
it,
don't get
yeah.
yeah. Don't become too heavily influenced by, you know. Have a balance basically. Stay balanced
Yeah.
and try your as best to walk a positive path. You know, and as my past teachers always tell me, sometimes when I speak to me, they always say, you know, doing the right thing is not hard enough. You know.
You know that thing's not hard.
Yeah, not hard. It's as we have it in our mind that it's so hard to do, you know,
Yeah.
because, you know, doing the wrong thing it seems easier to do, you know. So that, so that kind of mental illusion basically.
Paradise Premium Punch, a perfect blend of alcohol and vibes. Call 492-7021.
So, this podcast real, this drink real, all three real. COVID is also real.
COVID,
Our
yeah.
Prime Minister has COVID.
Wow, huh?
Where's all that takes on that?
COVID not miss nobody. It not miss nobody. I believe it's real. What do you do?
I think I drink for that too.
Yeah. That not watching no face, I don't watching no class, no race, no no face.
I can take some more in this.
Of course, but that's
Yeah,
for
go
me to
through.
drink. I shut that bottle in Daniel.
Yeah, COVID not watching no face, bro.
So you can't drink through a face mask and I'll try this on camera, it doesn't work. Yeah.
I honestly feel like the leaders, the government,
Mm,
I honestly feel they're doing the worst too. The
worst.
same way the citizens out here balance and doing things.
Right,
Yeah,
they
Congress,
also-
yeah.
I feel they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Just in their own social.
Yeah, their own space,
You know?
yeah.
Okay.
I just feel so.
Their own circles, yeah.
So
Yeah.
what you gonna do if you get COVID?
What I gotta do? I rock back in my bedroom.
Nvthy Dread, you taking the vaccine, bro?
Vaccine. Nah, no, honest, I've been real, nah, I ain't going for the vaccine. I mean, I just heard by the news,
got
somebody,
blood
yeah, blood clot, yeah, somebody on the verge of dying.
Yeah.
Mm.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, paralyzed from the
legs,
waist down, yeah.
down.
You understand? So, I mean, come on, if that not scary enough, I mean, even if I had thoughts are like, you know, some thought I was weighing in the option mentally.
You ain't
I mean,
weighing again.
yeah, after hearing that is like,
It's quite okay.
yeah, it's quite okay. Yeah, I go rock
yeah,
back. I go rock
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm with you there, but for some reason, if they bring it to the point where they're saying I can't fly to countries without taking it,
that's what the issue.
no, I'm not gonna say yes, I go and take it, but
Yeah.
I will be
Pay back against our
back against the
back
wall,
against our
bro,
own,
because
especially
you're
if you have
putting
like
humans in positions where it's
compromising.
compromising
Yeah.
for people have families and life to
Exactly,
live,
yeah.
business to expand.
Yeah.
I just find it real amazing to see that life reach this way now.
Yeah,
you
boy, like,
understand?
you know.
It's very amazing.
And I'm asking you a question now. And I know this is your podcast, but
Yeah, you can ask me questions,
Yeah,
bro.
so
I
what
mean,
you-
Is it random podcast?
so what you think they're subtly doing if by what you just explained?
What they're subtly doing is preparing us for our next world that they already planned for us.
Yeah, control.
And-
Yeah.
And it's,
New world order.
always say that, I never say that, right? And then I feel that people just not, we so, that's how I see like most properly, we so engrossed in fear that we not willing to accept the fact that the world that we are accustomed to will never come back, because I believe it's over.
Thank
With
you.
just being free with oxygen, like
Thank
most
you.
breathe natural
Thank-
oxygen. I believe in the next 5 years they're
Thank
going to sell us oxygen and say this is non-COVID oxygen and only the rich could
Yeah.
do that.
I
And
think
the
it's
poor.
done happening.
Yeah.
If it happening already?
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I think it's done happening.
Yeah, I just have stuff. I formless like water. I ride in the wave. How it
You
hang.
go through the motions.
Yeah, you understand? Because me and my co-host here,
Yeah.
we're very ambitious, we're overly ambitious, so we would have left our job and register business and the whole world closed.
Yeah.
And we here riding the wave. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not vagrant, so
Yeah.
thank God and we did that. We still have the show, we're still going, but I just learned to adapt.
Yeah.
You understand? I understand that I have no control over life,
Yeah.
and some things it is so it is, and I just ride any wave. You
Yeah.
understand? That's my take on it. You understand? Yeah.
Right.
So we add this segment where we have random questions for the guests. We were going on a light note. We went a little too dark just nowadays. We're going on a
Coming back. Coming
Yeah.
back.
Give it a little shuffle around.
I'm not sure. I feel like I want next one.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
So they kind of conceal the alcohol.
Yeah.
Taste it around.
If it's too
Go.
difficult, I can always choose the next one.
The actress of my choice. So the question is actor, actress of your choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actor, actress of your
Actress
choice.
of my choice, Halle Berry. I have a crush on Halle Berry.
I feel like we're not
Halle
speaking
Berry.
about acting skills right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
it's
I
having
have-
nothing to do with
yeah,
acting
I have
right
a
now.
crush on Halle
Look at
Berry.
his eyes.
I have a crush on
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
I
Right,
have a
okay.
crush on Halle Berry.
What-
Like she like wine boy. Like she get
Curing.
yeah
Curing.
curing.
She
Yeah,
getting old, she
she
curing.
getting old boy. I'll show you. And I like to show that she dating this black singer right now. You know?
I
Was
just
the
was
man-
I
the black
just was
singer she
white.
dealing,
Van
Nvthy
Hunt.
Dread is the man name, and who she dealing, the black singer, what she dealing?
Come they go.
Yeah, like who she
Yeah.
dealing, okay.
Yeah, that's telling you about she's like what 50 or something. Yeah, like
She's just blessed. I
Yeah,
didn't
she
know
blessed.
how
She
old
blessed.
she
She
is.
blessed. Yeah, she
Yeah.
blessed. She just
Halle
Just
blessed.
Berry.
blessed. God bless Halle Berry.
Yeah, God bless Halle like Halle Berry. Like
I
wow.
feel like that question too nice. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can stop a little back in her.
You ain't even get him on mail.
Have you ever gotten horn before?
Woohoo!
What do you have to tell the person now?
Yeah, I get one from girl I was at last year. But you see the thing
Last
you
year.
see,
COVID, oh
Yeah,
boy,
boy.
you won't imagine COVID, girl.
but you see the thing is how is that I thought the girl now on me because child father it's a last she so I thinking that you know she
What?
I shouldn't she have better. Like you know
What?
and like you know like I know the girl made me believe like she want to start a family and thing and it's like after it and on my birthday she revealed it to me last year that well
You know, you get
yeah,
one.
she was just like, nah, to be honest with you, well, yeah, but it's not what you think it is. What you mean, there's no way I think it
So
is.
she went back with the same day.
No, she mean like, in
So she
she
and fella and the fella.
but then she making it sound, say, no, you think it is, but you know somebody could do something with your butt, you don't have to be feel.
Oh God, she said it that day.
Yeah.
I feel we need to have a drink.
Yeah,
How you
yeah.
feel, boy?
Nah, as I was on my birthday too, I feel.
On your birthday, she
Yeah,
told
have a
you
drink,
that?
have a drink.
Yeah,
Take
boy,
your mind
that's
off of
right.
that right now. Yeah, that day,
Yeah.
I single for about 6 years and counting because of stories
No,
like
but
Yeah, what's that way?
no, how you gonna wait until a man's birthday to tell
Well, I
him?
asked,
Yeah,
I asked, I said,
Why didn't
I
say
said,
wait
be
till the
honest.
day after?
Yeah, I say be honest. Even if I tell her be honest, you know, yeah.
Hold on,
She
hold on,
didn't
hold on,
have no
hold
gift
on,
money.
hold on.
She didn't have no
Hold
gift
on, hold on,
money.
hold
That
on,
was
hold on.
about it, no.
Yeah.
Let's be real and random podcast,
Yeah.
right? You won the girl before?
Nah, then what? I'm being honest. I know. That's faithful.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright,
I'm being honest. I know.
alright.
Hey, black man don't want no.
Black man
Black
don't
man no
want.
cheat.
Black man don't cheat.
Yeah.
No, but I been real at all, yeah. And then, yeah, I was serious because I know she been through all that trauma and whatnot. But yeah, a domestic abuse and things like I
Yeah, so
didn't
you,
want to
you,
bring.
you came in her life to show
Yeah.
a difference and
Well,
appreciation.
you come
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a nice guy, knight
Like,
in
like,
shining.
like,
And
bro,
it's still
like,
going
I
on.
all about like honoring females, you know. So you see all this thing
Same
with
here, same here.
females
Same
getting
here.
lashed and thing.
No,
I say like
same
that's
here.
this guy's feelings. I really that I want to beat up that guy, you know.
Yeah, I
But
hear.
he's a coward. He was like, you know, they tend to be
Yeah,
cowards.
yeah,
They tend to be
yeah.
cowards.
I
Yeah.
hear for that too, but I was still on it. This is my personal thing. This is
Yeah.
not your
Yeah,
view.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
not his view. I own it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For
yeah.
sure. It's like it have no.
You gonna be that
second
one,
guess.
man? Don't worry, don't.
I can maybe want to
Nah,
go on my back.
he
No,
needs-
never,
he needs
never.
to be in a relationship where he can have a little.
Open it, something like
open
something like what
relationship.
Marshall explained here. Like,
Yeah,
they-
No,
them boys on the podcast.
definitely
Too,
not.
yeah.
I respect Marshall's wish.
Yeah.
All I need is $100,000. I don't need to be in a relationship with no.
Alright, buddy.
But I respect
What's your-
Marshall.
What's your take? You like phone and
He's the actual friend, before you answer, he's the actual friend that I aspire to be. He has a girlfriend. He actually tries to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But he could answer for himself.
Yeah,
no?
yeah. I wish I could get the opportunity to answer for myself. Just.
Yeah. sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I want to be family oriented. That's my
Yeah,
goal. I'm not on the porn and vibe. Man. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship.
yeah.
If you want to be in an open relationship,
Yeah.
say that up front. You see,
Yeah.
you coming into a relationship and then you sneak in, you lie in,
Yeah.
it's madness, because
yeah.
it's like, it's who you with, boy.
Yeah.
You don't know who you with, you know.
You know, I realize I'm not sounding real bad in the podcast here, right? So I don't realize then that I would not horn. Because in order to horn, you have to have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I will not have one of that.
Okay.
So I'm living my life. I'm not horning anybody.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just living my
Living
life.
my life.
I-
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
Yeah, not
You're not committed to
personal.
anybody.
No.
Yeah, so you know,
Yeah,
you-
God
nobody-
myself and
yeah.
$100,000.
I don't mind being in a three-way relationship, though.
What are we talking about here? We mean what? Like two females?
Yeah, what they call it?
Polygamy?
It's polygamy.
Wet man behavior? Pimping?
Tida, driving Tida.
Tida?
Yeah.
Okay.
What they call it for it? Polygamy?
So,
Yeah, that's when a man and one woman, I
so,
think.
so Nvthy Dread, right now, you is your status right now?
I'm single, yeah, that's
single.
schooling right now, you know.
Mm.
Talking of females, and I single, right? I'm single right now, yeah.
So now that
I'm trying to build wealth right now.
right?
Yeah.
Now that we on the third lockdown, I lost count. We just locked back down right now, right? What we single fellas doing in this period of time, right?
Single.
Working on the music.
So I all this
Working on the music.
conversation.
Yeah, there's between them, right?
Yeah, working on the music and just, you know, talking to some genuine females. You know,
Are
I
you
like
more
about two.
genuine, boy?
Two
There's
genuine
two, yeah.
right
No
now,
kind
that's
of, no,
okay.
nothing romantic, yeah. There's
Mm.
no talking and, yeah, just basically that and working on music. And just trying to see ways how we could try and navigate through all this chaos and still try to build wealth as young black men.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
kind of hard for us. And keep it real.
Definitely hard, of course.
That thing's put in systemic oppression.
That's-
That's a real thing.
Of course.
Yeah,
So you got next question, Will?
yeah, no problem.
I feel like I actually will guess this question, so you can move now.
Yeah. Question by heart, man.
20% I'm in a different kind of.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I'm
I
talking
can't
about-
read, like, I can't read the
Yeah,
things
boy.
that's how much you
Yeah.
know.
I try shuffling the cards and
the first thing first, do you watch or have you ever watched Justice
Boy,
League?
I know what I'm Zack Snyder's cut like
Justice
about
League.
2 weeks
The
ago.
movie, the
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah,
the movie.
like bro, like watch
That's
that.
we want
You
to talk
sound
about
like
that.
you're excited, like-
No, we had to elaborate on that.
Yeah,
As we
yeah.
bring up that, we had to elaborate on
Yeah.
that. But before we get to that, right, what role and function would you like to play in the Justice League?
Batman, simple.
God, alright.
Batman, yeah,
Alright, bro.
Batman.
I think Batman is like stressed, like.
Batman. Man. But imagine you have no powers, and you could
Yeah, but
outsmart
I feel like
everybody.
like
You
have
can
some,
neutralize.
like, problems, like emotional.
Yeah, he have problems, man, but he push like he suffering like I suppose post traumatic stress.
Stress with the parents that are
In front of him, he saw them get murdered, you know. He was
Mm,
witness to that. So you have a lot of post traumatic stress, you know. Your character Batman.
You know, for some reason, I might lean towards Batman too.
Cheers.
I can't deal with Superman either.
Yeah. And the rest of them broke
Yeah,
too.
but you will be him, so it's...
I'll be. Oh, okay.
You understand?
Yeah. But I still rather be the human. I still rather be the human.
Nah,
I still rather. Who you wanna be?
I will go with a Superman, like.
A Superman, like the way I know we're outside. Sure.
I don't mind if I
Some
can fly.
chance.
If I can fly.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can fly.
But
And
Batman
go
can
out.
fly too, you know.
Yeah, but not out of space.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
Out
what
of
you're
space,
saying.
kind of like come out there and just say like COVID.
Yeah. What COVID? What's nothing? What's COVID? Nothing.
What's COVID? What is
Yeah.
COVID? You
Yeah.
understand?
True,
I'm
true,
Mars
true.
camping.
Yeah. So the Justice League final cut, right? So the first one was rubbish, and then they decided to just make it longer. Like,
Yeah.
what's your opinion on that?
I think they give more like depth as it pertains
Depth
to
and meaning.
depth and meaning as it pertains to like the characters, because the first one that's like briefly
Vague,
touch,
vague.
it's vague, they touch on like Cyborg, but they give you a lot more background story as it pertains to
I was
the characters.
I was expecting Dark
Side to make
come
an
and do
entrance.
something.
Yeah.
To make an
After
entrance.
Something
much
more.
forwards,
Yeah, to make an
Yeah.
entrance, yeah.
bro.
Yeah, the last hour I was expecting
Yeah.
to just come down.
Then I
and
saw
just
Granny Goodness
and mess up
next
the
to him,
scene.
you know, like the whole apocalypse was starting next to him, because he was looking to make an entrance in it.
Wait about Granny Goodness.
That is the lady with the white, yeah?
Oh, you're a fan.
Yeah,
oh,
DC, yeah.
Granny Goodness.
Why do I love her, bro?
Granny
Marvel.
Goodness
I like
sounded like a
Marvel
porn
too.
star.
Yeah, Granny Goodness. Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. I want you to clarify, yeah.
GrannyGoodness.com.
Come to watch my history there. I come to watch my history there. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just get an next question going
Yeah, no
before we
problem,
wrap up
man.
there.
Yeah.
What is going from your childhood that you wish was still here?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
It's going from my childhood, I wish it. I think it will apply to now. So like, you know, if I was a child during this time, I'd be able to fly kites, like, you know, move freely with my family, go on like, you know, like trips, you know, picnics, and right now the way the world, I should say, devolve is like look where we are right now.
Devolve, I like
You
that
think
one.
you'd
Yeah.
appreciate your childhood?
More.
Yeah, that's so it's
More.
like I'd appreciate certain moments of my childhood that I wish I could have be transpired in the now. Yes, and that's it. Yeah. I think a lot of people feel the same way I'm feeling right now. They certain things that they wish they could have done like in 2019.
Yeah.
And they're scared with right now because like
True.
yesterday when they announced the lockdown again, I have friends female friends that called me and was cussing. I was like, Nate, you won't believe, Nate, these people are there, blah blah blah. This,
Plans and
yeah, there was like I had so much plans. Like I
What
buy
do
my
you call it,
dress.
Nate?
Yeah, they comment. Yeah, Nate. My name is Nathan. So they comment Nate.
No
yeah.
see, no see.
Yeah, they comment Nate. Yeah, that's
April
actually.
people again in hard way.
Yeah, and our
Nobody
friend,
celebrations 2 years straight.
2 years.
like my little nephew, he going to turn 2 years old, and it's like it's his second birthday. He gonna probably be celebrating on the lockdown.
Way, and he would think that that's normal.
It's normal fine, yeah. 2 years are cool, see, like it.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, but as you said earlier in the podcast, what we all yearning for and what we desire that the world will come back to, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I
It's
doubt.
not. I don't believe it's not. Yeah,
I doubt. Because everybody's so paranoid
Yeah.
by breathing next to somebody. No,
Yeah.
I can't see we going back in the bath and
yeah.
just jump
Just
up
our
and stuff,
behavioral,
yeah.
behavioral pattern. Yeah, that's the way we think and
But-
behave.
But not to end on a bad note.
Yeah.
We here with our talented guest. We spoke to him today. We find out where he's from. We find out his music. We find out his spiritual background. We find out that he liked this alcohol here.
I'll hit them up on Instagram.
Yeah, you understand? So we was honored. Nvthy Dread messaged me on Instagram. I went through his Instagram page, and here we are today. We are very entertaining guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very dynamic,
Positive,
positive,
yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
young man. And I personally glad that you're here, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate
I like
it,
the
fellas.
people, I like the
Appreciate it,
people that you're around the circles, that
Yeah.
you're around the people you're speaking to,
Yeah.
and keep on the right track. After this podcast, still feel free to message me and update me to let me know
Yeah, definitely.
how things going with your life and videos and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I follow the page. I think I follow, if I'm not following the page already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Keep striving and
Yeah.
don't give up on that
And
dream.
on the podcast, I'm going to tell you that I would like to have one of your jerseys on the podcast. And
Yeah,
if
I
you don't
will
give
send
it to me on the next episode, I will say that he
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
give me the
It's
jersey.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
you guys gotta send me a sizes, so I will send it to the guy to print and.
no saying,
No
yeah, I
problem.
could do something.
You had to probably meet me in town for that.
That I'm with you.
That-
Yeah.
You can quite back on the Instagram, right? Yeah, no saying.
Yeah.
So, thanks again, Nvthy Dread, for tuning into the Random Podcast.
Randomish, yeah.
Randomish. All I don't know.
Young pioneers.
Young
Big up
pioneers.
Young black pioneers.
All three of us are malicious and onto something.
And
Right,
where we
brother?
finding that shit?
Yeah.
Where we
Give me your
finding it?
socials
Yeah.
before you leave there, bro.
So on Instagram, NVTHY_212. 212 is my birthday. Second to the 12th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
NVTH_212.
And the music on the YouTube.
On YouTube, NVTHY and Dread. You will see me come up.
Okay.
Nvthy Dread.
That's
Yeah.
that.
Check out the
And-
man. Check
and
out
it's
the
that.
man one time.
Yeah.
I said done this.
Trini
go to YouTube and check
Afrobeats.
out the man.
Trini Afrobeats is our growing movement.
Big up on yourself.
Yeah.